The empowerment challenge is probably the most difficult challenge that South Africa faces. Last year, the IRR commissioned an opinion poll to find out how much BEE is actually helping the poor to get ahead. And we found very disturbingly that BEE in its different aspects helps 14% of black South Africans, and it bypasses the remaining 86% who get no benefit from it at all. And worse still, BEE harms the entire country because it reduces investment, it diminishes growth, and it makes it much harder to solve the unemployment crisis. And we also have so many people who, though they need good education, need good housing, need good healthcare, are not being well served by the state. We put enormous money into these three spheres, but we get very little bang for the taxpayer's buck. So what can we do? We started to think that we must think outside the box, come up with creative solutions. And what we would like to propose is that we should have tax-funded vouchers, which would go to every household in the country, particularly those who are disadvantaged, that would give them access to their education, the schools of their choice, that would enable them to start meeting their own housing needs. If they're in an informal settlement, that they could go out and start upgrading their shack straight away, rather than waiting on the state to provide them with a house. In the healthcare sphere, they would be able to buy low-cost medical schemes, low-cost medical insurance, which the state should, of course, allow. And we could have a whole different approach to empowerment. Instead of having BEE with its focus on redistribution, we should think about what will generate growth and jobs, and give business EED points, or economic empowerment for the disadvantaged points, for things like investing in the country, expanding and maintaining jobs, buying from other businesses, paying tax, creating through their R&D new ways of solving problems. And we should also give business EED points for topping up the vouchers that go to the poorest, to help them afford good schools, good housing, good education. Or, alternatively, business could also earn EED points for thinking up new creative ways of solving our housing, education and healthcare problems. There are any number of innovative options being developed elsewhere. We can bring them to South Africa. We can improve and expand them. And if business got EED points for that, we could see a whole new dynamism in the economy and a real way of empowering the disadvantaged.